Okay, this is question 5 on the 9.1 to 9.3 triangle similarity test. And what we have is a 45, 45, 90 right triangle here. It says in the diagram the length of the distance from B to C equals 12 root 2. Find AB. They want this distance from here to here. That's the distance they want. Well, it's a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So the rule for 45, 45, 90 says, now some places use X. I'm going to use A root 2. In other words, across from the first 45-degree angle, you're going to write A. Across from the second 45-degree angle, you're going to write A. And across from the right angle, I didn't label it as a right angle, but it's in the picture a right angle. Oops. And that one is supposed to be A root 2. And that's the one we need to figure out. So this is the one we need to figure out. So let's figure out what A is. Well, it turns out that we know right here on side BC, A and 12 root 2 are the same. So if I put 12 root 2 here, that means this is also 12 root 2. So this A is also 12 root 2 because they're both A. So these are equal. These two are equal. Okay? Well, if A is 12 root 2, they're the same. So I'm going to put, wherever I see A, I'm going to put 12 root 2. So if I rewrite that A becomes 12 root 2. That's A. And then you still have this extra root 2 on the outside. So let's go ahead and multiply the roots. 12 times root 2 times root 2, which is 12 times the square root of 4. And we know the square root of 4 is 2. So this is 12 times 2, which is 24. So it turns out this question mark is 24. Okay, in the diagram it says AC is X and BC is X. That makes this an isosceles right triangle because the two sides are the same and there's a right angle in there. So we already know that this is a 45, 45. So it's a 45, 45, 90 right triangle across from 45. We're going to use X, X, and then across from C is X root 2. So let's put it on here, X root 2. So we've labeled everything on this here, and they said, find the length of AB. Write your answer in, oh, it actually says, find the value of X if AB equals 12. So they said, I was looking at the wrong question, AB equals 12 root 2. That's AB right there. AB is 12 root 2. It says write it in simplest form. So we right now know AB is 12 root 2 and X root 2. So let's write that down here. 12 root 2 equals X root 2. Well, I need to get X. So what I'm going to do to both sides is, this is a times sign right there. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. And anything that has root 2 on top and bottom gets canceled out. So I'll end up with X there. Oh, isn't that convenient? That cancels out and I end up with 12. Well, there's our answer. X is 12. Okay, here's number 7. It says in the diagram, the distance from B to C is 9. Okay, find AB and AC. So I need both of these, AB and AC. Okay, well this is not a 45, 45, 90. It's a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And the rule for that, I'm going to use, some places use X. I'm going to use A. The rule is across from 30 is A. Across from 60 is A root 3. And across from 90 is 2A. So let's put that in here. 2A is across from 90. So I've got that one there. Across from 60 is A root 3. So I've got that one labeled. And now across from 30 is A. Well, you'll notice here that A equals 9. How do I know that? Right here. A and 9 are on the same side, so they have to be equal. So now that I know what A is, I can plug it into here. And that would be 9 root 3. So I'm going to write here 9 root 3. And that's the length of AC. And that's one of the answers they wanted us to get. So that's AC. So this is a 9 there. Then I'm also going to put 9 in for A here, and that gives me 18. So where the 2A is, I'm going to write 18. That's AB. AB equals 2 times 9, so it's 18. Simple as that.